But are we still doing 3 tiers? You think?
Yeah,
you guys turn it off right there.
Well, let's just have that tentative plan and we play it by ear. I think all of them deserve some money. We can do it. But there's no achievement as long as they got it. If it's a real, we like it, we'll do it. Okay.
And you'll have some time afterwards to get together and talk and stuff. You guys see this.
Perfect.
I like this so much better than the awkward, tabletop chair that you're
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, crazy world.
And then Mike, can you just push this up? I'm good.
So what did you invest on up there? Which one was it? Okay.
I'm recording the whole thing right now. As the whole stage. Yeah, you should be able to hear what you're saying. It might be faint.
Okay.
What did they do?
There's 2 mics for the team, right?
Yeah, there's that mic and then there's one right here.
Okay, perfect.
Is there a calculation on that? Roughly. Obviously, if it's successful and doing well, but the reality is you're always, somebody else is always coming there. There's always
All right. Good evening, everyone. Oh, that's great. So I'd like to welcome everyone to our 3rd annual pitch competition. This is the 3rd year that we're doing this. All of our 11th graders have worked really, really hard all year on their business ideas. And today you're going to get to see the top 5 finalists pitch to some local investors. And hopefully they'll get some seed money for their companies. So here today we have Mr. Nish Majarian from Agrian. We have Trevor Thomas, who's a local venture capitalist, and we have Greg Goforth, who works for Bitwise Industry as well. So we're going to get started with the first team, which is Art Hive. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. All right.
2.1 million. 2.1 million is the number of professional artists here in the United States alone. But what about those who aren't necessarily professionals? What about those who are aspiring artists? The problem that many young people face when beginning to make art is that they end up spending ridiculous amounts of money on supplies that they don't need and will never use. Art Hive is the perfect solution for these artists. Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm the CEO and CFO of Art Hive.
I'm Ashley, and I'm the co-CEO and CMO. I'm Lizette, the CSO.
I'm Julian, the COO.
And I'm Desiree, the secretary.
And we are Art Hive. And whether you're a beginner or a professional, Art Hive is the perfect solution for you. With our subscription-based boxes, artists can familiarize themselves with different art supplies and gain knowledge about different art forms in order to know which art medium best suits them.
So the boxes that we released as a way to test our market is the Honey Pot box, which is for beginner and aspiring artists. In this box, you'll have 12 to 13 different art supplies that will help you figure out which art medium is best suited for you.
So the next box we have here is the honeycomb. The honeycomb in itself is a special box, mainly because the artist that will be featured in is. Here at our hive, we want to get in with the local artists here around Fresno. And as you can see on the slide here, we have Mia Gallivan. She's going to be our first featured artist on a honeycomb box. She is an artist as well as a makeup artist herself.
The next box we plan to release is the Honey Pie, which is going to come in summer 2019, and is basically going to be a kids box and feature kid-friendly art supplies and also a coloring book designed by us, starring our mascot Betty B and her friends going through an adventure in the outdoor woods. So these are our three boxes: the Honey Pie for $30 for kids, the Honey Pot for beginner and aspiring artists at $30, and the Honeycomb for pro artists at $40. So this is actually one of our customers, and her name is Deja. She has always had an interest in art, but she never knew where to begin or if she was even confident in her artistic abilities. But when she started using our boxes, she gained more knowledge on art and became more confident in her artwork and discovered which mediums best fit her.
So this is actually a collage from one of the events that we had here at school. And the interesting thing is that a lot of these people in this collage had never painted before. And one that really stands out is Elissa Eversole. And Elissa had never painted before in her life. And she pulled out this amazing abstract that she did right in front of us with no help at all.
So the people we mainly want to target are kids and teens, mainly the ones going through home studies, because we want to get them into more art-related activities, and we also will be targeting adults with our honeycomb box. So in the future, we plan to release QR codes with our boxes so that it can be linked to our YouTube channel, and at this YouTube channel, you'll be able to see videos that feature our monthly artists in our boxes, and also tutorials that will help you figure out how to use these supplies that we have in our boxes. We also want to update the artwork and the design of our boxes as well as the supplies. The way we communicate with our audience is through social media and newsletters. We want to push these newsletters out to the homeschool moms so that they can spread the word about our business and also help us gain exposure. In these newsletters, we'll have new products that we're planning to release and our featured artists. Through social media, we also show where we're going to be at our next event, and we are only on a few social media platforms, but we plan to expand to other ones soon.
So the box that, our Honey Pot box is actually $30, but once you buy it off our website, it's $30 plus shipping. So how are we actually going to get these boxes out there to our audience? We're going to be using a nonprofit here in Fresno called The Arc. And The Arc is actually a nonprofit that works with people with mental disabilities, and if they can't get a job, they go to The Arc, and with the donation that we provide them, they can pay them. So the cost of goods sold for each of our box is $10 for everything, including the customized box. So we're gaining a $20 profit, and once we have a volume discount, since we're not buying in larger quantities as of now, we'll get this price down to $7.69.
And as for shipping, after all the boxes have been assembled at the Arc, they'll be sent over to a third-party manufacturing center, where each box will be placed on top of a pallet. Each pallet itself can hold up to 192 of our boxes, where as the customer orders the box, it will be taken off the pallet and then shipped to the customer themselves.
So as for our competitors, we have Sketchbox, Art Snacks, and Smart Art. Sketchbox and Art Snacks are basically the same design. They only focus on one medium, which is markers and pens. And the only company that's very close to our business is Smart Art. They have the same supplies that we offer, but the only difference is that our box is more unique because we're more affordable.
So our key UVP is our aspiring artists. Our aspiring artists play a big role in our hive. They get to choose the supplies that go in the box, the design of the box, and
and the artwork that goes inside of the box. They also get to do guided tutorials for our users and our customers. But other UVPs that we have are an affordable price point, the quality of supplies that we offer, and different art mediums. So it's not just acrylic paint that you're getting every month. It's also watercolors, gouache paint, oil paint. You're not getting the same repetitiveness that you get with other art boxes. So as for our TAM, we calculated a total of 1.6 million buyers, and this is from the total national attendance of homeschool students from 2017 through 2018. With a total frequency purchase of 12 for a full year subscription, we would be getting a total revenue of $576 million. For our SAM, we broke this down even more to the state of California, and this came down to 199,000 buyers. They would also be getting a full year subscription of 12 months, which would generate a total revenue of $71.6 million. So, moving on to our revenue producing beta phase, we plan to reach 6,000 customers in our first year. And if we simply get 20% of these 6,000 customers here, just in Fresno County alone, we would be getting 1.2 thousand buyers in our first year alone. So with those 1.2 thousand buyers, if they buy a full year subscription, we would be generating a total revenue of $432,000 just in our first year.
So now the question is how? What we're trying to do is reach out to parents whose children are enrolled in charter schools. And since I am the eldest member of our business team, once I turn 18 during the summer, I'll file our business as an official entity. And once that has been approved, we'll start selling our products.
And so the main reason why we want to target homeschool students is because in August, every parent gets a funding of $3,000, and it's not from their pocket, it's from the state. And so they can use $360 to buy a 12-month subscription from us. And if we get 20% of the students that are enrolled into these homeschool studies, we'd be able to get a $432,000 revenue in our first year.
So what we're asking is $50,000 in total for an investment. This would go to pay our PayPoint subscription management system, which would also allow us to customize our website in order to make it more pleasantly viewing for our customers. We would also be securing 66 domain names across the country in order to expand ArtHive into other cities with a population that's over 300,000, since that would give us enough featured artists to continue making subscription boxes for that city. We would also be requiring money for social media ads in order to gain exposure throughout those 66 different cities across the country. We would also need money for a CPA/attorney to set up our entity. We would require 15 pallets of product inventory for our first year, and branding and marketing for trademarking the name Honey Pie, Honey Pot, and Honeycomb, as well as ArtHive. So with that $50,000 investment, we plan to have a 10% return on the initial investment with simple interest. Thank you.
One question for you. So you mentioned the in the boxes, the mediums would change, right?
Yes.
So with every box, there's it's a different
Yes.
paints or pastels or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is there or have you thought of an option where if they do find that medium that they really like to keep getting that box?
So what we're actually doing right now is getting feedback from our customers. So with that feedback, we would be continuing to put in the supplies that they enjoy using, but switch out the ones that they don't give us any feedback that they wanted to stay. So that's how we would be doing that, of switching out the supplies.
Got it.
Awesome. The first off, this is awesome. It's very impressive. The distribution model that you're using, using local folks with disabilities, I think that's really neat.
Is that scalable to other cities and other states?
That definitely is scalable to other cities and other states because there are people with mental disabilities that do require jobs. So definitely there's more centers across the country and across the state that we can actually do that from.
Awesome. And I guess my other question was, my understanding is a lot of people are learning how to draw on tablets now. What's your response to the argument that most art is going to be done digitally in the next few years?
Well, personally, I enjoy drawing more on paper or painting. You just get that full experience where you just get to you just get to express yourself creatively without the restrictions of simply having a digital device in which you can't feel the texture, you can't feel the paper or the paint.
I love it. I think it's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't have any other comments.
Thank you.
It's very nice. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
Okay, so moving on, please welcome Lean Sports.
Before I begin, I want to ask a simple question to the entire audience. Who here isn't a parent of a young athlete at a high school, middle school, or elementary school level? Have you ever run into the issue where, say, you got a day off early from work and you want to go catch your son or daughter's game? Well, what if you had something at your fingertips or even online right there and then where you can find your son or daughter's schedule? Hello, my name is AJ Blaine. I'm the CEO and CIO of Lean Sports, and my connection to this business is that I used to be an athlete myself, and now I coach youth athletes.
Hi, my name is Crystal San Pedro, and I am the CMO and secretary. My personal connection to this business is that I grew up watching sports with my family, especially soccer on the weekends, and that was kind of our reunion on Saturdays to get together.
I'm Nestor Pena, and I'm the CTO and CFO of Lean Sports. One way that I'm really passionate about soccer is that I've been playing soccer for 10 years, so I'm really passionate about anything that involves sports.
So the problem that we have came to encounter is that parents and teams throughout Fresno Unified aren't aware of when and where high school sports events take place. This causes a lack of attendance to these events and a lack of recognition to the athletes as well.
So our solution is going at a technology-based level. So we want to create multiple platforms that we can reach to our users so they can find their son or daughter's game.
We plan on doing this by creating an app, website, and social media campaign, free access to everyone.
So the target audience and the people that we plan to market to are teens in high school that play sports, teens that also enjoy watching sports, parents or family members that have children that play in these sports.
Our two main competitors are MaxBets and Huddle. Some ways we're different from them is that we plan on starting locally and later expanding nationwide. Our app will send you daily alerts. You can easily share events through all social media platforms. Easy to navigate website and app. Free access to all users, and you can find calendar and statistics of every school in sports.
So So we conducted a survey down in Fresno City College where we kind of got a glimpse about what people would think about our business. And we did this by asking 3 simple questions. And one of the questions that we asked was, do you know when sports events are going on? As you can see, 60.5% said no. The second question that we asked was, how do you find out about these events? And 39.5% said friends, while 28.9% said social media. The third question being, how would you consider an app to find out when these sports events are happening? And as you can see, 36.8% said yes, so it gave us kind of an idea that people would actually consider downloading our app or using our website.
So our MVP event. Our MVP event took place at local high schools around the area, such as Roosevelt and McLean. We went to these high schools to get a glimpse at the students' perspective. Would they use this app as well? From our response, we heard from student athletes themselves, students, and staff. This gives a great glimpse on who we're targeting and if they will really benefit from this.
So moving on to social media, as we know, one of the biggest ways to move a business forward is using marketing, and one of the biggest marketing strategies that we used is social media, our biggest platform being Instagram. We have different types of posts that help us engage with our audience to create more audience as well. We have different posts like Motivational Monday and Workout Wednesday, and since one of our goals as in sports is to give recognition to young athletes, we do have a post called Featured Friday where we do feature local young athletes that play for our local high schools.
Now moving on to our app prototype. So once you download the app, it will ask you to log in and register, and after you log in and register, you're going to choose your favorite sports. This way the app will be more personalized to what you need. And on the home screen, you'll have all the upcoming games, your favorite teams, and all the scores that you follow. On this excited way, you can scroll down or up to find all the scores and player statistics. And on the calendar, you can usually choose a day, and it will give you all the sports events for that day. And once you do click a day, it will give you the name of the school, the sport, time, and date, and an easy map on how to get there.
So moving on to our website. Our website is very much focused such as our app. These are giving us a great idea to promote our local athletes and get them to the next level. So when you first come onto the site, you would go from the homepage. So the homepage will feature all 7 of the local high schools such as Bullard, Edison, Fresno High, Hoover, McLean, Roosevelt, and Sunnyside. So say I clicked on a school such as Bullard. In this sense, this would now bring up the Bullard's sports page. This now shows me the school's name, its mascot, and even logo. Now, it offers all the sports here such as soccer to all the way down to the track and field space. This is giving us a good look for any parent to go find what sport their student's playing here in our district. So if I click on sports such as football, this is giving us a great glimpse on how each of these pages will work. So this page features the schedule, head coach, and others. So if I click on the picture of our schedule here, it will bring it into a large image photo. This is easier for our users so they don't have to be zooming in on their devices to see what time that says or if it's blurry. It's simple, it's easy, and it's accessible for all of our users. So now if I go onto our About page, this gives more information about us as 3 high schoolers who believe in promoting high school sports. This is our About page. This will feature us, our connection to our business idea, and our mission around our valley. So now going into our numbers, so this gives us, what we're asking from you investors is about $8,500 so we can continue and building our app, building our website, and producing high quality social media to promote our local athletes. So our goals within the next year are to have our app up and running, our website as well running with it. We are hoping to partner with Fresno Unified to get connections because they really care about the student input and they want to see students succeed out of their district. This is huge because now we can also reach out to the parents from the Fresno Unified area, and that can help us reach our last goal, which is having 35,000 downloads by the end of our first year. So I would like to say thank you for your time.
I may have missed it. how do you make money?
So our main goal, first of all, is to start as not totally going for profit immediately. Our main goal is to building a community-based and contact so we can start going bigger and better. But in the future, we have plans set to start monetizing a way to connect with college scouts for them to come find these local athletes.
Awesome, and how do you get the data?
So what another thing is what we're going to start looking into when we get our partnership with Res Unified is to get all the stats and our data so we can put it to our website and have it easy access for our users. So that's reaching to our scouts so they can see the stats, so they can see the highlights of these profiles of these student athletes.
No questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know what? Do you mind going and telling me what's coming? Lydians?
Next up, we have Lydian's Music Customs. So they're going to be coming in. I know we have a table.
The links on the
Okay, Lydian's Music Customs.
Imagine this. You're gonna go play your very first gig. You walk up on stage with your guitar and you start playing. After playing for a little bit, your shoulders start to feel a little bit uncomfortable due to the nylon material. You go to strum once more and your pick falls right out of your hand. What do? Bend down to try to pick it up, freeze, play with your fingers and end up getting a weird buzzy sound? Well, with our new strap, we got your back. Hi, my name is Deja and I'm the CEO.
My name's Efren, I'm the COO.
My name is Anais, I'm the CFO.
I'm Joanna, I'm the secretary.
My name is Carlos, I'm the CIO.
My name is Valencia, I'm the CMO.
And we are Lydian's Music Customs. Quality you can pick.
So guitarists struggle on a daily basis with two main things, their guitar straps and their guitar picks. How many guitarists do we have in here by chance? Raise of hands. All right, cool. So, for you guitarists out there, you know how guitar straps can be sometimes annoying, irritable, or maybe they just don't have the design we quite want. You know, that speaks for us as individuals. What Lydian's Music Customs wants to hit quite right on to you guitarists out there is repurposed, eco-friendly, and not to mention affordable, you know, and great looking guitar accessories, you know, they're including guitar picks and guitar straps.
So each of our picks is actually made from recycled plastics using our pick press so that we can turn any old gift card into something you can rock out with. A demonstration. Look how easy that was. We will also be providing detachable pick bracelets and necklaces to make sure our musicians are looking stylish and ready to play at any time. Perfect for on-the-go musicians. Now, the main product we want to be focusing on is our guitar straps. Our guitar straps are called the pickpocket, which is made from soft cotton fabrics, unlike our competitors, like I said, that use nylon materials, which can irritate the skin over playing for long periods of time, or leather materials, which can make your shoulders sweaty and could be far too expensive. We have 2 prototypes of our straps so far. First one being is what you see on the display, our guitar display, and it is called If You Go to San Francisco. And another strap that we have is called the Intergalactic Squid, which is perfect for playing the electric guitar due to its high durability and strong fit. This is another strap that you can get from another guitar store and not Lydian's Customs. I want you guys to feel the difference between each of these straps. You can definitely tell a difference in between quality, material, and fashionability. So, what makes these straps so different than other straps? Well, we have a feature on it called the pickpocket, which is to store your picks from when you might lose one, or from when you might break a pick, or any other situation you might get yourself into. Now, our 2 straps tell very different stories, and they tell very different personalities. Music is an art form used to express oneself, and your music accessories should reflect that.
So what are potential customers dealing with? They're dealing with unfashionable and uncomfortable guitar straps, and they're also losing or breaking their picks. What is our solution? As we said earlier, we offer the pickpocket on a fashionable and comfortable strap. Also, it's an affordable price for great quality. And what is our unique value proposition? As said earlier, we offer the pickpocket, and also our picks are made of recycled plastics. We share our customer relationships through Instagram, customer reviews, and feedback. Our customer segments are musicians who are 15 years or older, who are acquaintances, friends, and colleagues. Our channels are our website, Etsy, Amazon, and guitar stores. We measure our key metrics through the number of sales we get, the number of views our products receive, and also the number of clicks on our landing page.
So, moving on to our costs. What are our startup costs? Well, if you look on the screen, you will see a list of our expenses. They include a domain for our website, a subscription, a pick press, strap fabrics, thread, strap parts, installation, business cards, elastic fabrics, jump rings, and clasps. In total, this equals around $170. Everything on this list we have already paid for. And you might be wondering, where did we get the money to pay for all of this? Well, back in December, me and my team made a GoFundMe page and collectively made around $200. Then we used that money to pay for all of these items. So, how are we going to get our revenue? Where's the money coming in from? So, we are planning on selling our custom pickpocket strap for $50, pre-made pickpocket straps for $30, a $5 pick bundle, which includes 5 picks, custom necklaces or bracelets for $15, pre-made necklaces and bracelets for $10, and exclusively at our MVP events, we're selling original pressed picks for $1.
Now on to our social media marketing. For our marketing, we believe Instagram is the best way to promote ourselves and to interact with our potential customers. For our Instagram so far, we have created new posts about new events and new products that we have made. We also will be posting about how we are environment friendly. By being environment friendly is what we do is we take your old gift cards and create it as one as our own. We renew and recycle. I'm sorry. Can I just talk about the mic? What we do is we renew, recycle. I'm so sorry.
You're great.
I'm just gonna go back. In our world so far, there is an estimate about 18 billion pounds of plastic weight in our ocean. This is a problem. With Lydians, we hope to solve that problem one pick at a time. As you can see here is 2 examples of our feedback that we received from our followers. One's for being the intergalactic squid and one being if you go to San Francisco. As you can see here, we have so far received positive feedback from our followers. For our social media insights so far, on average, our posts get 100 likes, 5 comments, and these are mostly from our active followers. On our Instagram so far, we have 590 impression average. Our competitors are Protect. Protect being because they sell a product just like ours, the pickpocket. As you've seen earlier with the materials, what they have is that nylon material with just a slit, as seen there. It doesn't really give them the security they need to play while they're playing their instrument. They don't get the style they want, and also whenever they wear it for a long period of time, they get this red mark that is uncomfortable for them. With Lydians, we hope to create a strap that suits our musicians' needs and style.
So now on to our MVP nights. So we have already had 2 MVP nights, and from this we have profited $50 and also gained exposure to this community. For our recycle drive, we were donated 54 cards, and this also gave us new potential customers.
So moving on to our financials. This is our TAM, or total addressable market. Our total number of customers for our TAM is around 40 million, and our total number of units, if each one of our customers were to buy 2 of our products, is around 80 million. Then our revenue is around $1,700,000,000. This is our SAM, or serviceable addressable market. For our SAM, our total number of customers is 48,000, and our total number of units is around 96,000. From that, we can conclude that our revenue will be around $2 million. This is our market share. We expect to expose ourselves to 15,000 people, and with a 3% conversion rate, we expect 400 out of those 15,000 individuals to actually be interested in our product and purchase from us. Given this information, our market share revenue comes out to about $20,000. We are seeking $10,000 in exchange for 5% ownership. This money will go towards inventory, purchasing a PO box, marketing costs, web development costs, and manufacturing costs.
Moving on to our 3-year plan. Our 3-year plan is very crucial for creating our business and our brand. So in year 1, we want to start off by building an inventory. Then we want to partner with local music stores, and then after that we want to get patented. Lastly, we want to work with musicians, local musicians who have a following so that we can promote our products and our business. Year 2, we want to partner up and start having our products be made from an artisanal production. The reason why we chose artisanal production is because we want to still keep that same charm of having handmade items. We want to continue to promote ourselves. We want to spend this time to really get ourselves out there by giving our straps to local musicians, by going to local shows and showing what we have to offer. And next we want to actually start selling in these local music stores in Fresno. Instead of just having random pop-up shops, we want them to be our vendors.
And then in year 3, we're going to start off by we want to establish our company and our brand. Then we want to partner with Guitar Center, and eventually we're going to retail in other parts of California.
Moving on to the website. So this is just a prototype. So the first thing you see when you come into our page is a pop-up that says, "Hey friends, express yourself through our music accessories." The reason why we added this here is because we wanted to greet every single person that comes to our website, because here at Lydians we are a family. So the first thing you see is our logo, which simplifies picks in the shape of a flower, and under quality you can pick, which is our slogan. And our call to action is follow our Instagram at Lydians Customs for updates, because we are very social. We are very active on our social media. Scrolling down a little bit, you have our shop page. Now, our shop page is a little bare right now, but we plan on expanding once we expand our inventory. Can you please click on Customize Guitar Strap in Quick View? So here's where you actually customize your strap. So we have a variety of different things you can choose from the size, padding, which is also the fit, so acoustic or electric, the color of strap, the accent color, and details. And you can even stitch in your name into the strap if you are giving this as a gift or you want everyone to know that this strap is yours. Right now, we don't have a selection where you can actually go in and choose the fabrics, but we do plan on adding that in the future. So for now, if you were to customize your own strap and purchase it on our website, we would send you images of each of the fabrics that we have. We would email you an image of each of the fabrics we have with those same colors and details. And if you're not satisfied with anything, you can change it or get your money back. Scrolling down, we have a little bit more information about customizing your own guitar strap and customizing your own pick accessories. We do also customize our necklaces and bracelets from color, metal accents, etc. Scrolling down, we have our About Us page, which we are stating the solution to the problem that most guitarists have. And we also have a little slider of each of our faces and our roles because we want people to be able to connect with us on a more personal level by knowing our faces. Also scrolling down, we have our Good to Know page, which we're basically stating our unique value proposition, which is that we're 100% handmade, we are eco-friendly, and we are customizable. Scrolling down now, we have our contact page where people can contact us with their questions, comments, concerns, and even future collaborations. And now scrolling down, we have our Instagram so that you don't actually have to leave our website to navigate through our Instagram. Now, guitar straps are just the beginning. We want to be able to expand to all musicians. We want to be able to create a new wave of expression for musicians, from saxophone players to drummers, for more. So invest in the comfort and creativity of your average guitarist with Lydian's Music Customs. Quality you can pick. Thank you.
Boy, did you look out with two guitarists on the panel.
I could have missed this, and I apologize if I did. You can keep it up there for. What does it cost to make one of the guitar straps?
So a cost to make one of our guitar straps is around $15 because we do make these in bulk. We do get our materials in bulk. The only material that we don't get in bulk as of the moment is our fabrics. But we also, a majority of the profit margin is from the fact that these are handmade, and so majority of that is labor costs.
Gotcha. Yeah, as a guitarist, I can definitely see paying a premium for a high quality product. What are the typical price points of other, like in the competition that you have?
So going to a normal guitar store, you can get one of these very uncomfortable and non-fashionable for about $6.
We were researching on Etsy because on Etsy there's a large variety of products, music accessories that are being customized and made, and those ones range from $100 to $200 to sometimes even $50, but they're not that same quality that we have.
I just have a comment. I think that you guys did a great job with your execution plan. I think this is definitely doable when you seem to have a great plan to do it.
Thank you.
What does the name mean again? Where did the name come from?
Ephraim will explain.
So, I'm going to sum it up really short because it involves a lot of just music theory, really. So, to sum it, to just put it in short terms, it's something you can use in music to express a certain emotion or convey just something that's in particular to your music style.
So a musician would get it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I'm not a musician, so I think that's awesome. This has got to be one of the most creative concepts I've seen in the last 3 years I've been here. So I'm just really excited about that. I think you should charge a lot more than $30. I think if you're going to go to all of the effort to make these things, you should have a cost of goods sold at $15. You still have to pay to ship it. Then you still have to deal with all the returns if somebody doesn't like, the strap when they get it. but you should be charging $100 to $200. I mean, I don't know what. I think you should charge more. I don't know what that price point is, but I think if you're going to give people the ability to totally customize a high quality strap and other accessories, you should charge a lot for that. That's a premium service. You should go in premium. Your value proposition is premium. You should have a premium price to reflect that. And most of the people in this row who play guitar don't do it for a living, and they make a lot of money, and that's their hobby, and they want to spend money in their hobby. So you should leverage that and soak those people for as much money as you can.
Thank you so much for that feedback. That will really help us in the future.
So I love it.
Thank you.
And that's all.
Two more, guys. Two more.
Cool.
God, that charger's so bright. You guys ready? You ready? Yeah? Okay.
Up next, we have O Skincare.
Do we have the other mic? Oh, oh.
So how many of you have ever wondered what are in your skincare products? Well, so have I. About a year ago, I was purchasing all of these expensive skincare products that were being hyped up by the TV, social media, my friends, yet I didn't know that they were actually harming my skin rather than benefiting my skin. I happened to look at the back of the label one day, and I read all of these chemicals listed on the back of it. And that's when I thought to myself, what am I really putting on my skin?
Hi, we are O Skincare, an all-natural skincare line. I'm Jessie, the CEO.
I'm Gabriella, CMO.
I'm Mary, Secretary.
I'm Mark, CFO.
I'm Makayla, I'm the CTO.
And I'm Raya, also CTO.
So as mentioned before, so many of our skincare products are filled with chemicals and we aren't even aware of this issue. Some of the chemicals include formaldehyde, DMD, hydantoin, plastics, tar even. And in fact, some of these chemicals are found in household products. Why would you want to be putting that type of chemical on your skin? Well, we have the solution to this problem. We hand make all of our skincare products, guaranteed no chemicals. We do extensive research to make sure that the ingredients we use benefit our customers and the different types of skin. We are also at an affordable price, unlike these other natural skincare companies.
So we currently have 3 products. We have 1 mask and 2 scrubs.
Our Cinnamon Twist Mask is for acne-prone skin, and our Beach Day and Cup of Joe are moisturizing exfoliants for the body.
Now, managing a team is not simple, especially when we're all teenagers. We have lives outside of school. But for the past year, this business, this team has been our lives. and our main focus. We're all dedicated, motivated, driven, and thanks to Patino, educated.
We have found two local competitors here in the Central Valley, Just My Essentials and Dorothy May and Dominga, which are both natural skincare companies.
Both of these companies are great, but what sets us apart is the way that we target our audience. Our target audience is 16 and 26-year-olds. The fact that we are young adults sets us apart as well, because we know what our target audience wants and needs in a skincare product. Over the past couple months, we have attended some MVP nights at our school. The first MVP night, we sold our products for $7, making a profit of $140. After that, we attended 2 more MVP nights and a triathlon for some exposure. After these experiences, we realized that we needed to make some adjustments to our business. So we upped our prices to $10 and we upped our sizes as well, so we have bigger sizes now. And starting June 6th, we will be attending our hub for some more exposure outside of school.
Another way we are generating revenue is through our social media, such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Our main focus is our Instagram because through extensive research, we believe it's the best way to reach our targeted audience and gives us unlimited ways to be creative and bring in more customers. We have over 100 followers on our Instagram. We post daily, and on average, we get 30 to 40 likes per post. We also market word of mouth and putting flyers throughout our communities.
Over the past couple months, we have developed this website. We want our website to be our main source of purchase for our customers, so we have made it to where they can customize their accounts. If you guys would like to see more of the website, we can show you after.
Now on to our financial summary. We have our TAM, our total addressable market, meaning all our potential customers, which is 1.5 billion. Now this number was calculated with the factors of having all of those who live in the United States, those who are 16 to 26 because that is our target audience, along with those who prefer organic and all natural products. We have our SAM, which is 183 million, and this number is calculated with those who live in California. Now we have our market share, which is 19,600.
Like my teammate previously stated, our first year we plan on making 19,600, and by our second year we plan on having a 10% growth, which gives us 21,400, and by our third year we're planning on having enough exposure to make 20% more of a growth, and which gives us 25,600.
Now we have our COGS, our cost of goods sold. Now for our small container, we sell it for $10, and our expenses are estimated to be is $4, and this contains our containers, our stickers, as well as the ingredients that go within our containers. Now, this making us a $6 of revenue and 60% margin, gross margin. Now we plan on increasing this number with buying in bulk, with looking at other options for containers, with investments and sponsorships with local businesses.
Salesman.
We are asking for $10,000, in which you would get 10% of our company.
Now, with our asking price, we would use these funds for ingredients, packaging, labor, production materials, but especially marketing. We know that this industry is very difficult, so when it comes to marketing, it's nothing but crucial.
We will be giving you a money multiple of 2x, and which would give us 20% of return for you guys, or 20,000 return for you guys. Sorry.
Now, our exit strategy or our 3-year plan. Year 1, we're ideating, creating, figuring out what works for us. We're branching outside of Patino through events. We're making connections within our community, reaching out to local businesses, really getting our name out there. And within year 2, branching outside of Fresno, Central Valley, across California even, but still keeping those connections with our community. And year 3, we already laid down the foundation. We're becoming established, and we're getting ready to sell to a financial buyer.
Thank you for your time.
You guys plan on making beard oil?
Actually, yes, that was something that a lot of our teachers have told us. A lot of the male teachers that have parents.
Awesome. Is there any kind of, and this is actually an area I'm not very familiar with, but is there any kind of testing you have to go through in order to sell your products? And if so, like, how do you test them, and what have you done thus far?
So, becoming organic certified is something that we really want to strive for. We've done research on that, and we plan to do that in the future because we are a natural brand. But whenever we started this, it was kind of just like, we all got together in a kitchen and we kind of used home remedies, what mom used to do for us, and then also research what works for different kinds of skin types. We all have skin, but they're all a little different. So it was really a lot of experimentation.
Yeah, that was gonna be my question, is how did you learn how to make these products? And I guess the follow-up would be, how do you plan to make these at scale? So let's say you get 100 new customers, how can you make enough to meet it?
We then plan on including labor with our costs when it goes to that point of we need more sales.
So your cost doesn't include labor now?
Well, we have done it, and to make one product, it would be $1.10, but we plan on paying that later in the future. So we didn't include it.
So technically, with labor, it'd be $6.10.
Okay. What happens if I put this stuff all over my face and I get allergies and like I'm allergic to something you put in there? Do you worry about that?
So when we sell our products, which we usually sell our products in person, we give you a warning for specific products, and we do have a warning on our label. These are just samples, but we actually do have a prototype.
And how many of these do you think you can make at any given time? Like if I got an order for 10,000 today.
Well,
Not that I'm gonna buy 10,000, and we've already established I have very sensitive skin. But how do you, back to the scaling question, there's so many great brands that die because they get that first big order and they can't make it, right?
Well, we're a team of 6, and we made 60 products in an hour, so it's like 10 per person for an hour.
Right. So, as long as the day I can't do the math on 10,000, you'd be busy for a while. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We do have samples, so if you guys would want some, please let us know after, and you guys can get some samples. Thank you.
Go ahead.
And last but not least, we have Reborn.
Every day, there are busy women around the world that don't have enough time to prioritize their self-care. Did you know that only 40% of women say that their health or self-care is good or excellent? Yes, that's 60% of women that say that their health or self-care is good or excellent. But we can't forget about the men, right? Yes, men. Don't you feel on those special occasions when you have to buy your wife, daughter, or even your girlfriend a good gift for her? Am I right? Yes, you have to buy her a good gift. So this is where Reborn comes in.
Hi, I'm Jaden and I'm CEO.
Hi, my name is Elaine, I'm secretary. Hi, my name is Aries Gutierrez and I'm CMO of Reborn.
Hi, my name is Keelys Taylor and I'm CFO of Reborn.
Hi, my name is Kamali Harris and I'm CIO of Reborn.
Oh, it's this one right here.
Reborn is a committed and devoted team. Each team member has their assigned roles and tasks that get done. We often work together to complete these tasks, which makes it easier for each team member to be on the same page. As CEO, I often assign these tasks and roles. Reborn is an overall wellness subscription box that caters to your self-care. Our minimum viable product is our self-care recovery kit, which provides 5 different products. Our products range from bath salts, essential oils, face masks, and more. We will also be providing some fun tips and tricks about your self-care. This self-care recovery kit comes at a price of $25. The problem we have found is that many women ages 25 to 45 have a hard time maintaining their self-care. So while gathering research about this problem, we found that since busy women value time, Reborn will help them save time by providing these great quality self-care products in an affordable and punctual manner. What makes Reborn unique? Reborn is unique because unlike our competitors, we offer a much less expensive price, as well as many ways to personalize your box, such as designing the box on our sides, as well as in the future we hope to have a point-based system that correlates with our box.
We do plan on delivering within a 10-mile radius, so any customer within those 10 miles we would deliver to them for free. If they are outside of those 10 miles, then we will charge a $7 delivery fee. So this is our social media progress. You can find us on Instagram at RebornVlogs. We currently have 203 followers that consist of friends, family, and community members. For our interactions, we do story posts often to keep interaction with our followers. We also, on average, we get 45 likes, and our most likes, we've got 156. We get shout outs very often and support from others.
We do have a set theme for our social media. Our color theme changes every month based on the birthstones. For example, this month is May. Our color is a dark green representing the birthstone emerald. We also have set dates and times that we like to post. For example, To Do Tuesdays, Thirsty Thursdays, and Sassy Saturdays. On Thursdays, we post healthy juice and smoothie recipes. On Tuesdays and Saturdays, we post inspirational and motivational quotes.
So our website, we're still going under construction. We would like to add a personal survey as you come into our website, so you have a personal experience, as well as add e-commerce. That way it's so they can order from our website instead of ordering in our Instagram, because we have a link in our bio where they can order from there. Our first product is our face mask. So it is extremely purifying for the inside as well as the outside of your skin. While it is getting rid of deep dirt and pores within, it is also smoothing the surface of your skin. So if you are busy, you can put this face mask on before bed or while you're being productive around the house. Our second product is our journals, our pens, and our stickers. Within the box, you'll be getting 2 separate colors along with a journal like this and a couple stickers. So it aids in your mental health because we understand that when you are overwhelmed, it is easier to write things down. Write down your emotions so it is easier for you to cope with them. Since the journal is smaller, you can take it on the go with you. You can write down to-do lists, reminders for the week, or you can even goal set. Our next product is our bath salts. They are vanilla and lavender scented. So they come with many uses. You can, of course, use them in the bath. So when you get out, your skin smells very therapeutic. You can put them in your car as well as in your drawer so that it leaves a nice aroma behind. Our next product is our essential oils. So the smells are very calming, as well as you can also use this for many uses. An example is if you're stressed out, maybe you have a meeting, you can put some of this oil on your temples so that when you smell it, you can relieve some of the stress you're feeling. You can also use them in cooking and baking. Our last item that is in the box is our brochure. So as you open it, you will see a table of contents. On the table of contents, it is a brief description of everything in our box. And as you turn it again, you will see a list of journal prompts, because yes, it is easy for me to stand up here and say write things down, but sometimes when you are overwhelmed, it is hard to think of things to write down. So we wanted to list a few of these, as well as listing a healthy juice recipe on the back. So as we change our boxes and our products, we will be changing the information
on our brochure. So we want our customers to have a new experience every single time they buy one of our boxes. We want them to try new methods of self-care as well as identifying certain things that do not work for their self-care so that they can identify these triggers and see which ones to avoid every single day.
All the products my teammate Ilya has listed cost us a total of $10.98 to provide one self-care kit. Our MVP findings and feedback since our first MVP pitch to our latest 2 MVP nights were that our self-care kits were a little pricey. However, they loved the box design and the products inside of the box. We also were able to pinpoint some financial costs, such as table setup. That way we know on average next time how much we should spend when we go to art hops and other conventions where our target audience hangs out at. The adjustments we've made since our MVP pitch to our latest 2 MVP nights where we lowered the cost of our self-care kits from $30 to $25 because we felt it was a more suitable cost to what we have to offer. We also changed our box designs since our MVP pitch from this simple white box with our logo placed on top of it to the boxes you guys have in front of you now. We've gotten really good feedback on these designs on the boxes that are in front of you that confirm that we should move towards with these designs and products.
Our current top 2 competitors are Positive Package and TheraBox, which are both subscription boxes with similar targeted audience to us. The reason why we feel Reborn is better is because we offer a much cheaper price as well as many ways to personalize your box that our competitors don't offer.
So on to our TAM, SAM, and market size. For our TAM, it would be 8 million, and our first assumption that we had was women in the US. And for our SAM is our servable addressable market, and it would be 2 million. And our 2 assumptions that we had were women in Fresno and women in California. Lastly, we have our market size right here, and it would be 5,000. The reason why these numbers are smaller than usual is because we decreased it and made it to our own category, which is 25-year-old women and also 45-year-old women.
The way we will create revenue is through our self-care kits that are right in front of you, and we plan on having a variety of boxes ranging from self-care to mental health to physical health. The self-care kits that you have in front of you creates a profit margin of 53.1%, and our ability to generate revenue so far of the month of May, we've sold 9 self-care kits at the price of $30, which made $270, and we've sold 5 Mother's Day kits at the price of $15, and we made $75.
So on to our break even. How we got our break even is by our fixed cost, which our fixed cost is $503 and also 40 cents. And also for our profit, it would be $14.02. And how we got, and our break even would be 36 boxes that we would have to sell. So on to our financial projections. So for our year 1 revenue, it would be $10,000, and for our year 2 revenue, it would be $12,500, and lastly for our year 3 revenue, it would be $17,500. Next is our request. We're asking for $7,000 for 15%.
We will use these funds to go towards more production of our self-care kits, the box design and the products that are inside the boxes. We would also like to use these funds to go towards our web development and app development as well, and to gain our business license.
Our current plan to achieve an exit is to sell our company after 3 years to a strategic buyer.
Our company goals of Reborn is to have a variety of boxes like self-care kit, mental health kit, and physical health kit, and more. We also would like to have at least 200 returning and satisfied customers, and we would like a bigger and committed following on all social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and more. We also would like to have as much exposure as possible, so we will go to art hop events and also any other community events.
Also, as my teammate was saying, Aries, with our 200 satisfied customers, our biggest goal as Reborn is to lower that 60% of women that say that their health or self-care is not good or excellent. Thank you.
Awesome. To start, this box smells amazing.
Thank you so much.
Like whoever is sourcing like this stuff is doing a good job.
Thank you.
I have 2 daughters, and I can absolutely see both of them being super into something like this.
Thank you.
Have you thought of like a more kid-centric type of box?
Yes, we have. In the summer, we're actually having business meetings to talk about that and to talk about new boxes that we're going to have. Like my teammates said we're going to have mental boxes, physical boxes, and more in the future.
Got it. And then you mentioned using the funds for building a website and an app. What would the app do?
What the app would do is we would have a point system. So basically, if you get a box, and on our website or on our social media, you submit one, or on our app, basically, you submit a video saying, oh yeah, I use the face mask and everything like that. You will get a certain amount of points, and it will add up. And then in the box, you'll either get 10% off, or you'll get something bonus in the box, so we can have our customers engage with us, even though they're
Customer loyalty, that kind
yeah.
of thing. Okay, gotcha. And this is not a subscription box, right? It's a one-off purchase?
As of right now, no, it's not a subscription box. We're
Okay.
selling each box.
Got it.
To get a following.
Yeah.
Got it.
What data do you use to determine what goes inside of each type of box?
So we've done research on products that help de-stress you, and we've also conducted research on the most popular products people use. So we kind of based it off of those, and also as you guys said, the scents in the box. We looked up scents that are well known to cause relief, and so we just go off of facts from other conduct research.
But you don't make any of the products yourself. You
No,
buy them.
no.
And you buy them locally, or do you buy them online in
So,
bulk? Or?
Right now, we're buying them in bulk online.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why is because it lowers costs for us, and it's easier to produce.
And what is the little? What is that in the name? What is that? What does all that mean?
It's a heart.
Oh, it's a heart.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's our little logo.
I'm obviously the slow one up here, so that's well, I think it's very clever. You've got great design. Everything is really well thought out. Clever ideas, nice design. These boxes are great. Can you design these and have these printed locally?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's clever. I think it's hard to scale, right? It's hard. All of these concepts ultimately become logistics play. They become two things. They're all about building a brand and logistics. And if you can build a great brand, you can get by on logistics. But as you're trying to build that great brand, you're going to have to do a lot of work to make up for your inability to scale the logistics. But you have the beginnings of an interesting brand here, and I think your idea is right. Build a brand and sell it to somebody else who can scale on the logistics. So,
Thank you so much.
Later.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to take a brief break while our judges deliberate, and we'll be right back with everyone.
Where's the other mic? Do you have both mics? Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure.
Sorry for bothering.
Can we hold on one second?
It's like $100 worth of
Good to say, yeah, you gotta go sell that. Thank you. No problem.
Mark has his.
Okay, hold on one sec, because I need to make sure this camera's off. I made that mistake last year. It's not fun. I was writing down the winners while it was being live streamed, and everybody could see who won prior to it being announced. Hey, can you pause this? Can you pause this so we can hear it?
Stop the stream.
Yeah. Well, because it's gonna record what they're saying. There's the sound. Let me see the. Open it up. Where's the mic on this thing? It's on more. It's like
So when he's looking at it, it's still recording.
Kind of like that pressure. It works, right? Yeah.
Last year we did like 5,000 to that.
So we stop it.
It was like a terrible name, but it was a cultural. Yeah. They call it coal tracks.
That's right.
Coal tracks.
Coal tracks, yeah.
Which is really, I have to. I really love it. It's a
Okay, if we can get everyone back in the theater.
Dario, can you make sure all the kids are back in here?
Let's go, guys.
Do we have everyone? Are we good? Are people still coming in? Are people still coming in, or are we good?
Thank you everyone for participating. This was really, really exciting. We were all really impressed with all of the pitches. They were very, very well put together. So we're going to be awarding $10,000 in total to these awesome founders for the top 3 companies. So the first place will get $5,000, the second place will get $3,000, and the third place will get $2,000. Now, how this investment is going to work is you guys are going to have to each make plans and work with your teachers to make sure that they make sense, and we will allot capital as you meet certain milestones. We've talked with them as to how that will work, and it should be pretty simple. So awesome. So without further ado, let's say who won. So for third place, we'd like to congratulate. Can I get a drum roll? Reborn.
Stay there because other people want to take pictures.
Very good.
Good job, guys.
Make sure you guys stick around.
Okay, awesome. For second place and $3,000, we'd like to congratulate. Drum roll. Lydian's Music Customs. I should have given you guys some chances to
Can you guys move to the center,
Any
please?
comments?
Thank you so much. I'm really proud of my team, and I'm really proud of how far we've come, and I can't wait to continue this journey with them. And yeah.
Can you guys move more to the center? We can't see you. There we go. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of crooked. There you go. I know you're supposed to put it down. 1, 2, 3. Stay there.
And it's also amazing that you all take incredible pictures with that thing on. It's incredibly bright. All right, so the grand champion of tonight's pitch night we would like to congratulate Art Hive.
There you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Keep it light. Is that it?
We want to go ahead and do a group photo of the three, the first, second, and third place winners with all of our investors. You guys can come up.
Oh my god.
That is so amazing. Thank you so much. Alright guys, picture. Hugs for everybody. You guys ready? Yes. Hey, so remember, you can't see anyone from here that way, so you gotta center in. Got it? Sorry, just throw it. Retake it. All right, congratulations. I'm so proud of you guys. Can we get a photo?
So I'd like to thank our three investors tonight. Please give them a round of applause. And then also thank you to Bitwise for allowing us to host this event here in their beautiful theater. And thank you to all of you, parents, community members, teachers, Patino staff. Thank you so much for coming and supporting our students. That's it.
Good to see you. Thanks. See you again.
But like, your wife, Christine.
Yeah.
She, my mom and her were friends a long time ago when they worked at the Beer Rock shop together. And,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
Deja, I went to Russ's wedding.
Oh my
guys.
god.
Yeah, I'm Deja.
Yeah, absolutely.